Genetics is the study of genes. Your genetic code is unique to you. Many types of cancer run in families. By studying your family history, you and your doctor can determine illnesses that you are more at risk to develop. Knowing whether you have specific genes means that you'll be able to proactively test for those issues to catch them early. It also means that you can eliminate other risk factors from your lifestyle to decrease your likelihood of developing cancer. Your genetic code is found within your DNA. Your DNA is found within your cells. So the same genetic code is replicated in every area of your body. All living things contain DNA, even plants. That DNA contains all of the information in your body. It's your genetic code that creates your appearance. It also contains codes that let you know whether you have a higher risk to develop a particular illness or are more susceptible to certain illnesses than someone without the genetic code. Your DNA is organized into different types of genes. Each type of gene helps to program your unique features, from how well your skin ages to the way that your organs break down proteins and fats. While these different genes are located throughout your body and serve different functions, they all have the exact same genetic code. Your body knows how to use the genes within your DNA, so certain genes may be turned on and some may be turned off, depending on the type of cell. All cells contain the same DNA, but they don't need to use the same genes to function. Think of it like having two identical rooms with the same exact number of lamps and electrical devices. One room might have 3 lamps off because you're watching TV. The other room might have those 3 lamps on to read, but the TV would be off. It's the same environment, but used to suit that room's purpose. Your DNA sequence is intricate. If you've ever seen computer programming code, it's the same kind of idea. There are many different letters and symbols that mean something in the running of your program, just like there are many different genetic codes that mean something in the way your body grows and functions. Your chromosomes function to copy and distribute cells during division. This is an ongoing process your body needs to maintain health. A gene mutation is a permanent change in the DNA of a cell. When this occurs, this mutation will be copied each time cells divide and create new cells. Gene mutation can be hereditary. They can also be acquired through the environment, lifestyle choices, and even just through the process of aging. Hereditary gene mutations are carried in reproductive cells, and there is a 50% chance of passing the mutation to offspring. If inherited, the mutation will be in all of the child's cells. Gene mutations aren't necessarily negative. In some cases, mutations can have a positive effect. DNA sets itself to repair mutations, but when the repair fails, that mutation will be passed on to future cells. Genetic testing allows you to detect these gene mutations. Typically, genetic testing involves drawing a sample of blood. Scientists can pinpoint specific mutations that are linked to diseases and illnesses. Having the gene mutation does not necessarily mean the person will develop the disease. It is a good indication that the person should regularly screen for early symptoms. Gene testing can help identify cancers, diagnose cancer, and even help to establish how well the patient will respond to different therapies. Genetic testing is also non-invasive. There is no downside to genetic testing for the patient. If they get a negative result, they'll be relieved and have less worry. If they get a positive result, it helps them develop a roadmap to maintain optimal health and treat possible conditions. There are some limitations to genetic testing. A family history, for instance, might have more to do with environmental or lifestyle choices than genetic predisposition. Existing tests are still evolving, so some mutations may be missed because they're not currently known. Some people are concerned about their privacy with regard to genetic testing. The Non-Discrimination Act of 2008 protects the patient's privacy with regard to genetic results. Family history is important to know beyond genetic heredity. Often, family history of illness can be linked to environmental and lifestyle choices which are shared among family members. Information to keep track of includes age at the onset of any disease, weight, whether the family member smoked, drank, or worked with the chemicals that might contribute to their health. Patterns in your family history indicate a heightened risk for the disease. Some things you should pay attention to are whether family members became ill at a younger than average age, 2 or more direct family members diagnosed with the same disease, and recurring incidents of the same disease. Genetic testing allows for more tailored therapy for those who are diagnosed with the disease as well. There are some thoughts today that therapies designed for the patient to have a higher success rate.